In the news tonight, GTU willing to have meaningful meetings with the Ministry of Education.
We can't see them do what they did from the 7th to the 12th, that 360 back pit. So agree on the 7th that this is what we're going to do, and on the 12th, something else. So that is not meaningful. That's not negotiation in good faith. That is negotiation in bad faith.
And Petersall residents call for adequate compensation for their properties.
Well, they got to find place to put you because they want to replace.
They're making an offer, you are making an offer, we don't agree. The law provides that a judge will determine what will be the price the government needs to pay.
Teachers across the country today resume industrial action as they continue their quest for better pay. The government maintains that they are willing to meet the union to discuss a proposal from 2024 and beyond, but the union has objected and is insisting that the discussion must be centered around the proposal submitted for the years 2019 to 2023.
Our position is clear, very clear from the inception. We have not submitted a proposal for any 2024 and upwards. We have submitted a multi-year proposal for 2019-2023. We can't speak to what the government is demanding because it would require of the union to go back to its members on the ground and to regenerate a proposal that speaks to a 2024 to whatever period coming forward. So I think it's a deliberate act to buy time to further impose salary increases by the end of this year.
When this newscast spoke with Dr. Mark Light today at the union's headquarters in Wolford Avenue, he noted that his union is ready to have meaningful discussions with the government.
Yes, the union will meet with them once they are prepared to have meaningful consultation, meaningful talks. We can't see them do what they did from the 7th to the 12th, that 360 back pit. So agree on the 7th that this is what we're going to do, and on the 12th, something else. So that is not meaningful. That's not negotiation in good faith. That is negotiation in bad faith. So if they are willing to meaningfully engage the GTU, we are ready to meaningfully engage them as we have always done. We've always gone to these negotiations, these discussions with a great level of expectation and trust. And I think that our last two experiences would have proven us to take a position that unless there is a commitment to meaningfully engage us, it would be worthless.
The union president has indicated that from reports received by the union, over 60% of teachers have withheld their services.
We have significant number of teachers who remained at home as advised. I believe there's upwards 60% of our teachers remained at home. Several schools are closed, and as advised, the head teachers would have taken the letters, their keys, in fact, to the Department of Education in the various regions. We have reports that several schools have been completely shut, and in all the regions this has happened.
Dr. Light said the strike is happening at a critical time and the most critical term of the year.
The fact that our teachers are not in the classroom, and this being a critical term, and I don't know if you are, we have 3 terms in an academic year. This is the final term before a child moves to a next grade. And whether we have automatic promotion or no child left behind, whatever we want to say, it's critical that we complete a volume of work before we move that child to a next grade. Now, if the ministry and the government sit back and do nothing and allow this strike to roll on, so many children will be unprepared to move to a next level. So the learning loss is going to significantly affect those children because they would not be able to relate to the new levels work. And so I think it will be prudent, wise, and responsible of the government and the Ministry of Education to engage us.
The union is prepared for the long haul while optimistic that good sense will prevail.
drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime. Extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
It's here! Igloo Ice Cream Fruit Bars. 4 mouth-watering flavors. Mango, pineapple, strawberry, and soursop. A beautiful combination of real fruit and igloo ice cream. Go old school with fluty popsicle. Classic flavors and refreshing goodness. Available at Igloo outlets and all your favorite shops.
One of the things that would distinguish us from the other guys is our advancement in technology when it comes to security. We've been able to actually go ahead and provide home service, home security service, and drone service, among the other service that would have significantly contributed to securing society as a whole.
I would say more time. And you hear what I said was my main thing. If you want people to move, treat everybody equal. Well, they gotta find place to put you because they want we place. It's not we selling, they want we place.
Those are some of the concerns of residents of Peters Hall and the east bank of the Demerara, whose homes will have to be moved to make way for the construction of the new Demerara Harbour Bridge. Speaking with reporters, the residents are calling for a level playing field and for them to be adequately compensated to move.
Man come and say nothing to nobody here. We ain't lying.
You've been living here 40 years.
Yes. The only time I know who is the Edgil is Edgil's name is this morning. I never see who is the Edgil. This morning come and tell me sign this letter. Say I'm not signing no letter. Because me is not the owner of here. Never, never, I ain't lying. Never, never, never. Come and tell you, well, you know, the bridge gonna come here. And so, well, you know, and nothing. I ain't see Jack Dio, I ain't see Ali, I ain't see nobody. Right born and grow the back street there. My brother lived there long, too. All of we born and grow the back there. It's not fair what they're doing. It's not fair to people. Nobody don't mind moving, but treat everybody equally. Don't take out and you put there and you treat there.
Myself and the colleagues said we're going to wait from the lawyer. When the lawyer says that we're going to work the suit for the lawyer said.
According to some of the residents, another set of residents was paid from a survey done privately, while the government is now paying them from a government survey. In addition, the residents are saying that they were not properly consulted.
I didn't come out to talk to him. I stay in the house, and when I gone and checked the box and it's still 2 documents. I want to read them moving one stand. No, me and they for that. And then talking how much they value the place. The place got big value.
However, Minister of Public Works Bishop Warren Edgil said the consultation process was ongoing for some time.
We have a simple, but people are trying to make it a complex matter. The Constitution and the law provides that the government of Guyana can acquire property for the public good, for a developmental purpose. But you just can't take people's property. You have to pay them compensation at fair market price. So the last 2 years, we've engaged everybody who is in that alignment. We've done the surveys, the contractor has plugged where would be in the way where could be a danger zone, and we have spoken to everybody. If you're in the media, you can go and see the gazettes. We have filed the necessary orders, putting out all of the necessary plots, and for 2 years, we've been engaging these residents. Not one resident has objected to the acquisition for the bridge. We came to a point where we were having the settlement for the compensation. Some people, after hard negotiations, have accepted government's final offer. Let me tell you what the offer entails. People who have commercial business, getting commercial lands elsewhere. Residential, getting residential lands elsewhere. And a sum of money that will deal with dislocation and all the rest of it. Persons who had to move almost immediately, or they have to move and they don't have a place yet to go in because they have to fix on the new land that they're getting, helping them with rental for facilities and all this. We came to a point now where the order for compulsory acquisition has now been perfected. So all those lands, based upon the Gazette, as of Monday was a holiday, so as Tuesday of this week, they're now the property of the state of Guyana.
On Wednesday, the minister turned up at the location with letters in hand to distribute to property owners, indicating that the lands on which they lived for decades were now the property of the state by way of a compulsory acquisition.
This is police with terrorism. Every time you have come, it's police with terrorism you are doing it with people. Now if I didn't start a project, nobody's stopping development. But the things that y'all going on with is not professional, and y'all inconsistent with y'all doing. Very unprofessional, this government, I tell you.
So we have said to those who disagree with what was the government offer, you have a valuation, we have a valuation. We are making an offer, you are making an offer, we don't agree. The law provides that a judge will determine what will be the price the government needs to pay to ensure that the person not violated or robbed or cheated. So we will approach a judge by way of an application to the court, and the judge will determine the outcome. We have since indicated that to all 15 remaining persons who have to see that process completed.
Many of the residents are up in arms against the authorities for the way they are being treated. Some have lived at the location for more than 50 years, others 40 years, and they made it clear that they are not against any government development, but they must be treated with respect and properly compensated, since they will be starting all over again. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.